a full rehearsal for the ceremonial funeral of Margaret Thatcher. On Wednesday, the coffin of the former British Prime Minister will be brought to St Paul's Cathedral for a service attended by 2,000 guests, ranging from royalty and world leaders to television celebrities. This, but also the risk of disruption by protesters, still angered by some of the policies of Thatcher's 11 years in office, means that a major security operation is also in the planning. On Saturday, hundreds gathered in central London to celebrate the Iron Lady's passing, with many vowing to return for the funeral.
When you think of what's happening in society at the moment, all the cuts that are happening, and the terrible drops in living standards that working class people are facing, it's an absolute disgrace that they spend £10 million plus on a funeral for someone that everybody hates anyway.
But others feel that the funeral, the first of a Prime Minister to be attended by Queen Elizabeth II since that of Winston Churchill in 1965, should be about putting politics aside.
I also think that it is an appalling for all the world leaders who are coming here who really thought an enormous amount of Margaret Thatcher. I think it will reflect very, very badly on England if there are people disrupting the funeral.
I think that people are coming there to respect her and to give her a good send-off, and anybody who's got anything to complain about should do it later.
The funeral procession itself will begin at the Palace of Westminster, home to the House of Commons, where Thatcher spent much of her career. The hearse will pass her former home in Downing Street before making its way through Trafalgar Square and the Strand. At the Church of St Clement Danes, her coffin will be transferred from a hearse to a gun carriage for the final leg to St Paul's. Thatcher's cremated remains will later be buried beside her beloved husband Dennis at a hospital in southwest London.